All right, let's go around the sky mirror, find out what's going on for you the next 10 days before I get into some other subject. On the 18th, no shadow day. There's a new moon at 27 Taurus. It's on my rising sign. This can be a special no shadow for me. Mercury goes retrograde on the 18th also at 3:50 p.m. Wow. Your thoughts will be amazing. Not only that, but Mercury stops and goes retrograde in sextile to Jupiter and sextile to Uranus, and promises the next few weeks will be full of enlightenment, flashes of brilliance and Jupiter wisdom with unworldly stuff. So this couldn't be a better time for you to go try something. Meet your father. What's it going to be like for you? Well, I got the planetary pattern here. We've got a few oppositions. Venus is here. And 4 or 5 days from now, 15 degrees, she's going to oppose Pluto. The girls aren't going to like the police. But Venus is starting out for you the next couple days in trine to Neptune. So it's kind of dreamy and a lot of loving sexiness around. Here's Mercury. Slowing down to stop. He's pretty happy camper, I think. Sextile Jupiter is going to be a lot of laughing. A lot of, the lawyers are going to save us all. And here's Sextile's Uranus, the environmentalists. So here's a chance for, I hope, a lot of professionals that are in the business to shape up the naysayers, global war. Hey, you know what my idea is? Let's take all of the people out of jail that are in there for pot, and all the vacant beds, let's fill them with the folks who make a living off of telling us global warming isn't real. Those are the real devils. Let's put those guys in the beds, and we'll all be a lot better off. Well, that's my recommendation. Mercury. Okay, we're gonna run the moon around the edge of this planetary pattern. Kind of generates the mood of the times as it goes through a day. Moon goes all the way around in 28 days. If you're on a thirsty show, you're getting some of that blitzkrieg. Here's the square to Neptune. The square to Pluto. Eek a bug, a little panicky here just around dinner, after dinner. And then the conjunction to Uranus, midnight or so. Feel herky-jerky and the power blinks and, but this won't be, policemen beating people up on your TV, because we kind of got through that after the May 4th full moon. Took the energy off it. Yeah. But still there'll be glitches here. In the morning of Thursday, here's Jupiter and Mercury. There's laughing, the kids. Here's playing. This is very nice. So you want to try to ignore the panicky feeling and just get into the brotherhood of Thursday, and you'll have a wonderful Thursday. Who cares if there's eek a bug? Friday, the moon's still in Aries, and you'll be feeling some of that brotherhood and some of the wisdom and communications that you got Thursday night all day Friday. Moon doesn't go into Taurus here till, let's see, that's about 8, 9 o'clock or so, depending on your location. And the vibes change with the moon in Taurus. They become much sexier, much more loving and ideal. Because here's Venus. Oh yeah, it's Saturday afternoon. The sextile to Venus, far out. And here's a sextile to Neptune. Dreamy romance, yes. There's a square to Jupiter here. This is probably 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock. Overdoing it. Don't eat so much. But there's a nice trine to Pluto about midnight. So Saturday is kind of a delightful time. It's very sexy, very powerful. Don't overdo it, and you'll have a great time. The moon in Taurus. Taurus has a lot of gluttony in it. So when the moon in Taurus squares Jupiter, you'll probably glutton out and ruin the rest of the evening. But here we are, Sunday. Moon's still in Taurus. You're going towards a new moon, which happens in the evening. It's a nice new moon, conjuncts the Pleiades. Monday morning, the moon's in Gemini. What's going on? Energy. You're in the Mars zone. The moon goes by Mars in the morning. We're all a little ticked off, a little irritable. You know, going too fast. I'm rushing. You're in my way. There's some anger here. There's some confusion. It goes all the way through Monday. And Saturn's here. Ugh. So we've got some repression, some rebellion against authority, and some confusion Monday. It's not an easy day. Leave early for work. Tuesday, it changed right away. There's a sextile to Jupiter. You know, wisdom pops in there 2, 3 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. Not bad. And then enlightenment from Uranus. The higher mind happens Tuesday morning. That'll mellow out your Tuesday on the 19th. Be quite nice. On Wednesday the 20th, the moon's in Cancer. Goes by the Neptune trine in the evening. And in the morning of Thursday, they're in the Venus zone. So it feels pretty sexy and pretty loving, yeah? Trouble is Pluto's in opposition. You'll feel that about noontime. And the policeman towed the car that had your Valentine's gift in it or something. I don't know. Here's a glitch. I feel alone. Power and control issues. Eek a bug. They're on Thursdays now, you will note. Friday, you still feel a little eek a bug until you get almost before lunch and the moon shifts into Leo. And it feels a lot better. We have a nice trine to Saturn. We're organized. Sextiles to Mars. Get the work done. A good plan. The men are out doing things and getting their act together. On Saturday, the 23rd, we've got Mercury here. A sextile to Mercury. Here's the words, the speech. And we're going towards a conjunction to Jupiter. After lunch, Saturday is another day of enlightenment. Kids laughing, people having fun. And here's Uranus later in the evening. You know, watch TV, amazing new stuff comes up. Good science, common sense, okay? This is common sense stuff that, wow, it's nice. You'll still feel it through Sunday. It'd be quite a nice Sunday, but, you know, the power is in the moon going by Jupiter here on Saturday, the 23rd. Good time.